Hello, this is Liz. I am back with my Let's Play of Dragon Age Origins. Please be aware there are spoilers here. Don't watch if you don't want spoilers. This is episode 33, I think. And we're in Orton Tig. We've just come over the bridge. We've killed all sorts of people. We killed a big bad. And we've finished a couple quests, or at least progressed a couple quests. And you know what? It's a good time to look at our journal. So we talked to Rock. We need to go back to Filda in Orzammar and tell her that we found him. We found memories. We can take it to Orta. We still haven't done that yet. We're going to Orton Tig, so we're in progress on this quest. And we are still in progress on that quest. I'm not quite sure where we find the Dwarven Regicide Antidote. I might look that up. And Topsider's story has revealed the location of his final battle with the Darkspawn, and I'm not sure where that is either. So what we really need to do now is what we need to do now is continue on and complete oh yeah, there's one. Denerim, the place of power in Denerim we need to find. And, the alienage. Still haven't find this one. Anyway. We'll finish those quests. We'll finish everything we can before we, go to, we go to the Landsmeet. Alright, so this doesn't actually go anywhere, it's just a one-way over this bridge. The bridges in this area are really annoying. Okay, so I think pretty soon we run into the Queen of Spiders down here. The big spider. I think it's in this chamber. And I think it's one of these, oh, what is it called? It's just like a domino effect. You start one of the fights and then suddenly you have to go into another fight. So we'll try to conserve resources at least a little bit. Okay, we've got a Genlock emissary that we need to take care of. Resisted? Okay, and great. Alright, so we're gonna bubble him. Okay, the bubble didn't work. This is so annoying. Okay, we're gonna paralyze him. Then we're gonna hit him with this.
No! Terrible! Best be wary.
Okay, let's see if Alistair can do this by himself.
Yeah.
Can Shale heal it herself? I don't know. Let's give her a health poultice and see. Yes. Okay.
I took a bad shot in that fight.
You did, man. You did. But that's okay, because we got this. And this. The problem with that fight is that the Genlock just shrugged off all of my my stronger defensive spells. I tried 3 or 4 of them in the beginning and it didn't work. So which way to go? Either way, we're gonna get to a fight. Excuse me.
It's begun.
Let's not do that one. Is there any other sustained ones that I want? Let's do that instead. Okay. And then Ogren, do you have any sustained spells? Yeah, let's give him Berserk. Okay. Yes, there's the queen. Okay. Obnoxious. Okay.
Away with you! It's begun.
Oh my lord. Look at Ogren already.
Maker!
Excuse me while I do my happy dance.
There is no glory in bloodshed!
That's a lot.
We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
Let's have this.
I'm waiting for my mana to regenerate.
We must fight. Let us do it quickly.
Okay, so we face the Spider Queen. Those are pretty good gloves. And a really great axe. Smith's heart. Got some fire resistance there. Could give it to stun, I guess.
It shall be done.
This looks like someone's journal. The cover is battered and torn, but intact. As you leaf through the desiccated pages, the text catches your eye. We found evidence today that the Anvil of the Void was not built in the Orten Teig. We will go south to the Dread Trenches. The Anvil is somewhere beyond. My soldiers tell me I'm mad, that the Dead Trenches are crawling with Darkspawn, that we will surely die before we find the Anvil, if we find it. I leave this here in case they're right. If I die in the trenches, perhaps someone can yet walk past my corpse and retrieve the anvil. For if it remains lost, so do we all. If I am not returned and Algren still lives, tell him, no, what I have to say should be for his ears alone. This is my farewell.
Bronca was thinking about me. I knew she still cared. Old softy. Looks like the Dead Trenches is our next stop then.
Yeah, Dead Trenches. So we need to go over here. There's the fight over here we haven't done.
Say the Darkspawn nest there. Whole herds of them. But if that's where Bronca went, then that's where I'm going.
Yep, that's where we're going. The Dead Trenches. To fight more Darkspawn.
It shall be done.
Oh.
Now that worked.
Good.
Have you no concern for your own existence?
Here comes Arvin.
Die! I will not fail. Let's have at it!
There we go. This is the spider chamber, essentially. We got the spider queen and all these other spiders. It kind of makes sense. If the spider queen's here, you'd think all the other spiders would be as well. I'm not sure what the genlocks are doing here. Who knows? But they're here.
As you say.
Let's save it. I don't want to do that again. Right. Alright, so now we're on to the next place. Yep. Okay. So, assuming, I think we go to the Dead Trenches and then we go to the main bit with the anvil. And then I think we've got Shale's side quest, which is somewhere around here. I'm thinking it's here. Let's go to the Dead Trenches. Cutscene. Right, the dead trenches. So we just saw a lovely cutscene where we saw a dragon fly over this enormous chasm here, which is full of darkspawn. I'm not going to save it because I know there's stuff that we have to do. There's other cutscenes and things now. I wish I had an area of effect spell that would ignore my party. I think we should be okay.
Very well. No quarter shall be given. I shall do it.
Still doomed, just so you know.
Very well.
Trasvala, Grey Warden. I've never seen one of your kind in the deep roads.
You know I'm a Grey Warden.
I recognize a fighter of Darkspawn. It marks you. It's why we in the Legion of the Dead abandon our lives so we can face them without fear. It's a sacrifice I understand Grey Wardens are familiar with. What do you want here, Warden?
Tea break. I need to find Paragon Bronca.
Who put this dull idea in your head? We got other things to worry about on Orzammar. Ah, now I see. The Deep Lords in the Assembly can't make up their minds, so the Pretenders need added influence. I get that right?
That's about it. You have anything useful to add?
Warden, you've got your work cut out for you. Paragon Bronca is dead, everyone with sense knows it. Past our line, the Darkspawn kill everything.
Why hold back?
I'd gladly lead an assault through the dead trenches, but without an ass in the throne, we have no orders. I won't take fool's gold from a pretender. You want to go digging blind? You go right ahead.
You should be more concerned about the coming blight.
Why? The other kingdoms only care when the Darkspawn march in the light. But they are always here, always pushing. Your nightmare is my everyday. Our resolve gives you a rest between blights. A surge on the surface would give us a break. When the time comes, I'll care for a good dwarven reason. Sod the rest.
Ever heard of the Anvil of the Void?
Like dusters, I've heard of Respect. Never seen it. And if it exists, it wasn't meant for me. But if you're looking for paragons, you may as well look for the Anvil. And Endless Lyrium.
Tell me more about the Legion of the Dead.
We die in the eyes of our brothers so we can fight without fear. It offers redemption for the promise of the greatest sacrifice. That's all you need to know. To say more invites judgment, or worse, imitation.
Goodbye.
Good luck, Grey Warden.
I don't think there's anything over here, but I'm just gonna frisk the area. Oh, okay. So they don't actually help you. I mean, they do help you fight if you talk to him before you go down the bridge, but we didn't.
The Darkspawn have sensed us.
You think?
Very well.
I'm super glad I got that area of effect spell.
There is no glory in bloodshed.
Scream for mercy!
Yes,
What shall be done?
run in fear.
Very well. Be wary. Back. It's begun. If we must fight, let us do it quickly. Now we do battle.
Okay, let's give everybody a break. Because we got a whole heap of bullshit to look at now. Okay. Because we got an ogre here, we've got 5 enemies here, and I think quite similar on the other side. 5 enemies on the other side. The ogre, can't really tell what it is yet. Okay. Alright, now Ogren's got his stuff back, so...
Best be wary. There is no glory in bloodshed. Enough!
Stand still!
Our skill has won the day.
Yeah, I'd say it has. More health poultices, always welcome.
Very well.
So from here on out, there's a lot of ogres. And there's a lot of dark spawn, some spirits.
It shall be done.
And one very notable boss. And then we get to fight the other bosses. But, you know what? I'm gonna talk to this guy because it looks like he's just hanging out.
Well, Grey Warden, I'll give you credit for backbone. You've dug a line through the spawn. Still no sense in your head, but you've got skill.
Thanks for the compliment.
Good luck, Grey Warden.
There's always little bits and pieces scattered around. We don't need that. I forgot that you can't open the gate. You can't open the gate. Go around. And that's fine. Oh, by the way, I need to level up. So let's give me a little bit more constitution. I don't think I need any more magic or willpower. What was I going for? This, wasn't I? Death Cloud. Was I? No, I don't think I want a death cloud. I don't want these things. I don't want these things. I'm happy with that. Winter's Grasp is pretty good. I'm not too keen on that. Mostly my allies are not close to me, so that's not really helpful. I like this permanent bonus to spell power, but I'm only level 19, which means it's going to take forever to get there. Bonus to mana regeneration. Okay. And that's when combat magic is action, then we get a bonus to mana regeneration, so that's helpful because I don't think I could actually do it otherwise. I should probably find some good armor and try to do it again. Because I've always wanted to do it.
I shall do it. If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
My guys are gonna get into a little bit of a problem. Yep. It's okay, we got this. We got a Bronto.
Shall be done. If we must fight, let us do it quickly.
Okay, so we might as well clear out this area before we go to the north. Because this area extends quite far down, and I think we've got a couple more things to find. There. More health pods is always helpful. So if I remember correctly, one to the south brings you over to the other side. So let's go do the one to the north first. Could be wrong. Yes, let's do the one to the north first.
What a mess. Don't give them the advantage! And she's not. It has begun.
So there are some dwarf burial places down here that we will go through. Boots of the Legion. So we've got Armor of the Legion coming up, which we will give to we'll give to Algren. And then once we give that to Algren, we'll take Kaylin's armor for ourselves and try once again to use Spellweaver and do the whole Arcane Warrior thing. But we kind of need wind for that. Let me just make sure I've still got Spellweaver. Yeah, here it is. Kinda need wind if I'm going to play as a melee character. So, anyway, until we get the Legion of the Dead armor, it's not a problem. There's some close fighting coming up, and there's also traps, which could cause a lot of injury. Yeah. And
There is no glory in bloodshed!
it's easy to miss some of the Legion of the Dead armor, so you really have to be careful with it.
I shall do it.
There's the gloves of the Legion. You have to be careful to loot all the sarcophagi. And loot all
As
of
you say.
everybody. Otherwise you miss some of the pieces. And it has a pretty good set bonus, so... saving and looking at my inventory. So we got the gloves of the Legion and the boots of the Legion. So we need the chest plate and the helmet. I think that's all you get. Let's give them a little fireball surprise.
Now we do battle. More the fools they.
Ancient Darkspawn. Too bad. And then too bad almost everything is gone.
Shall be done. Must maintain. Don't be a fool! Quickly, we must fight! More the fool!
Alistair. Give you a bit of health back. Then, what shall we do with this guy? Weakness?
They. Careful!
Really missing my mana potions.
Get off!
Excuse me while I do my happy dance.
Okay. I don't think I've left anyone to loot. No, I have not. Okay. Topsider's blade. There we go. Orton tag. I have to go back. I think for the Topsider quest and for the Topsider quest we have to do a little bit of backtracking. We don't have to do that right away. Save. Do you see why I don't like the deep roads too much? It's just fight, and there's nothing here except fighting. There's a bit of if I remember correctly, there's a bit of Legion of the Dead stuff that we have to go through, but that's it. So for now, I think I'm going to call it quits, and I will see you in part 34. Right, hope you enjoyed. Talk to you later.